Hello, I am Jody Wolf, and you're watching EXPOZ tonight, November 16, 2010, and it's 10:20 in Birmingham, Alabama. I have a really interesting topic, and this one kind of really caught me off guard, and it was a rather pleasant surprise for me, but not so pleasant for the rest of the world and for what it really means and stands for. And the reason I say this, I did a Tower of Babel Part 1 in September 19th. That's 2 months ago. And then today in November 16, I hear some information, and I'm quite concerned. So let me try to tell you a little bit about where I've been and what I'm doing today. Number one, as you know, Nimrod in Genesis chapter 10, verse 8 through 10, grouped a large number of people. Now, you just got to understand now, you've heard in the book, in the Bible, Jesus said, build on the rock, build on the rock, build on solid foundation. Okay, the Tower of Babel, he took, Nimrod, thousands upon thousands of people, and they made bricks. Well, bricks is our invention, and then we made mortar, which was again our invention. Now, if you take today our invention, take cell phones, take TVs, take computers out of your life, just say everything stopped tomorrow, wow, your world falls apart, because your mortar, your invention has been taken away, so your world is going to crumble. Now, Nimrod's day, God came down, confused the tongue of everyone so they would stop what they were doing. They were not building solid foundation. They were not building on the rock, on God's creation. They were building on their own creation. And they thought they could build a tower to heaven to get to God. But when God confused the tongues, they dispersed throughout the world, and this is probably where we ended up with America, Mexico, China, Japan, and you can name off about 243 other languages or countries. Now, I'm going to tell you something that's really shocking today. Again, when I did the Tower of Babel, it was titled EXPOZ Tower of Babel Again / with a question mark, New World Order. Okay, well, yes, it is Tower of Babel again. The information I have today, I didn't have then. I did not hear of it then, nor did I think I would hear anything, but I am blown away by the information that I received today. Let me describe to you what the Tower of Babel looked like, and you can look it up, and that is a very accurate picture, believe it or not. You start off with, and I'm going to pick small numbers, okay? You start off with a round building, 500 feet in diameter with 30-foot high walls. And then you build one on top of that. Instead of 500 feet in diameter, 450 feet in diameter, again 30-foot walls, and then on top of that 400 feet in diameter, 30-foot walls. So you see where I'm going, like a wedding cake, okay? And take that picture, and it looks like the Tower of Babel on the right side has been or was incomplete. And you can see facing the Tower of Babel on the left corner, the left side, a large entryway that almost compassed the height of that 30 feet. And you see other details in it. Like on the second floor, you will see a door. Third, you will see a door. When you get to the top floor, you see a double set of doors. But you see out those doors, everything to the right of it was incomplete. It has not been finished. This is at the point of where God interrupted the Tower of Babel. But people, I'm going to tell you a shocker right now. And this is true. This is real. You can find it. You can see it. And when you see the correlation and you put the two side by side, your mouth will drop. The Tower of Babel is being rebuilt again today in 2010 in Europe. But what is so stunning about this is the name of this thing is the European Parliament Building, the E.U. Parliament Building. This is the headquarters, or will probably be the headquarters, of the New World Order. I am truly blown away by this, because please go and find that picture of the Tower of Babel. You've seen it. I think everyone has seen it. I thought it was a depiction only, but it was not a depiction. It was apparently a drawing that made it through the ages. But what blows my mind, and I am still behooved right now, and it proves Nimrod was going after a new world order. That's exactly what that man was going for. He was a king. He was going after a new world order where he was the king. He would call the shots. Today, the real Tower of Babel and the European Parliament Building, again, the E.U. Parliament Building, look it up. Look it up. And then you set the Tower of Babel here. You set the European Parliament Building here. People, you're looking at the same picture. You are looking at the very same picture, except the Tower of Babel was brick and mortar. This building is steel and glass. Please look at it. Our world indeed today is pressing forward as hard as it can for a new world order. And the only monkey wrench in the whole thing is the United States of America. You cannot, you will not force free men to become socialist or communist under this new world order. But when these men are removed, when these people are removed, when the church is removed, then everything will proceed and it will be what they want. A new world order with one dictator, one leader, one man. People, frightening, very frightening, and it is here today. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.